upon a time, in a land far, far away, there lived a little boy named Theodore, and his trusty dog, Rover McMillian. Now, one day, Theodore and McMillian were standing, not doing much at all. Well, actually, Rover McMillian was going to eat a stick, but that was just his business, and we won't go into that right now. Anyway, so one day, Theodore was picking sticks and leaves and throwing them all over the place, when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, comes this horrid, great, big cowboy. "What are you doing, little boy?" Theodore did not know what to say or what to do, so he just kept playing with Rover McMillian. The evil cowboy picked up a very flimsy stick and proceeded to beat Theodore.
No, wait, that's poisonous.
Theodore said, "No, wait, that's poisonous." And so the cowboy dropped it. Instead, Theodore picked up a bigger stick and started poking the cowboy. This kind of scared the cowboy, so he quickly ran away. While Theodore and Rover McMillian were over there playing sticks after the cowboy ran away, the cowboy was thinking, there must be a better way to get to Theodore and Rover McMillian without getting harmed. He said a lot while pacing. I know, said the cowboy. He picked up a 5-gallon bucket, which he decided he would put on Theodore's head so he couldn't see. He did not know what Rover McMillian would do to this, so he just decided to ignore the dog.
No, don't put it on me, it's dirty.
No, don't put it on me, really, it's dirty, said Theodore.
Oh.
The cowboy couldn't quite get it on his head, he was struggling too hard. The cowboy decided to give up after Theodore ran away while smacking his behind and saying, "Giddy up, horse." This confused the cowboy because he did not see a horse, but he figured, oh well, this is a distant country, in a distant land, and maybe there really is an invisible horse there that I couldn't see. After all, I am only a cowboy, I use real horses. Now, the cowboy had a 5-gallon bucket that was quite dirty, and he didn't know what to do with. There was a dog sitting there eating sticks, and Theodore Theodore came back as a wizard librarian, which kind of freaked the cowboy out. So anyway, the cowboy decided to kidnap the dog instead. It didn't quite work because the dog just backed out of the bucket. Oh well. On to phase. Let's see, what phase is this? The cowboy wasn't keeping track of his phases. You can see how this is quite detrimental to his health. So, on with the next phase of the project, how to kidnap a little boy and his dog. One might say this is quite easy, like stealing candy from a baby. But then, you've never stolen candy from a baby, have you?
Battery's almost dead.
Okay. So, I shall go over here, or the cowboy, actually, shall go over here and try to further kidnap Theodore. Except Theodore was wearing a disguise, so the cowboy didn't recognize him. "Hello, little girl. Do you know where Theodore is? He's a little boy about your height, with blue eyes just like you. Well, he has blonde hair, and he doesn't have long hair either. He's not wearing a cowboy hat like I am either." The cowboy suddenly realized that the little girl was actually Theodore in disguise. So, the cowboy tried to grab him, and Theodore surprisingly made no struggle. Theodore was quite a bit lighter than the cowboy had assumed, so she ran away with him. She didn't get very far before she realized she really had no reason to kidnap Theodore. cowboy said, while pacing it. Yet again. Aha! The cowboy decided that instead of kidnapping Theodore for no apparent reason, as well as his dog Rover McMillian, that they should just have a tea party. So he came back to make amends with Theodore, only to find a gorilla! Ah! The gorilla chased the cowboy all over the place! Cowboy couldn't escape! Oh no! Oh no! I think the gorilla almost had him, but it turned out the gorilla just wanted a hug. Oh no! The gorilla was actually Theodore! That is quite a talented young man. How it can be a little girl, a gorilla, a little boy, all while riding an invisible horse, I have no idea. So anyway, the cowboy goes to make amends once again with Theodore, who previously tried to kidnap, but decided there was no reason in. Only to find a strange orange-haired monster! Ah! It started chasing the cowboy! Cowboy wondered what kind of devious plans it were. Why are all these monsters after him? Ah! Turns out the orange-haired monster only wanted a hug as well. The orange-haired monster was Theodore as well! There's Rover McMillian. Wonder what he's doing. But it appears as though he's finished eating his sticks. Now what shall we do? I know. Make amends with Theodore. I don't think I've quite done that yet. Hello, little old man. Do you know where... Oh! He's a kung fu ninja. He's got me. Turns out the kung fu ninja only wanted a hug. The kung fu ninja was really Theodore! This is quite tiring. The cowboy decided just to forget the whole Theodore and Rover McMillian scenario and go on his way.